the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because...
Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Shoots! It's loose now and they won't get it back. Oh, he's been caught out this time, surely! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Madrid have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Vinicius Junior. It's a loose ball. Chouameni. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal, and it's made its way to him. Eder Militao gets across and deals with it. Alaba. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Fermin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ferran Torres. That has not gone well. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Chouameni. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Great chance! And that is wildly off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Yamal going after that. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. He's found space here. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. Eric Garcia. Fermin. It's a good ball out wide. No, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and I'm very grateful.
It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yamal plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Half an hour played now. And it's Gavi. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Martin calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the ball is out of play.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valde promptly onto that, and that is that. Martin into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Valde, can he get it through? Gavi receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Un minuto de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So off we go again. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
His teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach.
And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's rising! Not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Who's going to be first to this? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Madrid get their fourth corner. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being close to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Martin, spread it left. Now it's Gavi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Eric Garcia. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Fermin. That's destined for the flank. Gavi! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
Applies the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Madrid leading currently through the only goal of the game, and own goal as it turned out, 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's superb. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior has chosen to go back. Valverde. He's cut it out. And that should get the job done.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bargi. Araujo gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rudiger makes the interception. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivered. Chance! No, not this time.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. That's Valverde.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pass, but can he get there? And he's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Of course! We thought they were done, but never say never! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Turns on, Jim. This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Lopez. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodrigo. Now it's Gavi. Eder Militao. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Rodrigo. For Valverde. This is a promising build-up. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. And he's forced to go back. Madrid, without doubt, seeing more of the ball, and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Mbappe! Caught offside that time. Rodrigo! That's an excellent interception. Eric Garcia.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Ferran Torres! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Toss to the back post. That's the most accurate pass. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Not a big chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 23 el dorsal 7.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ferran Torres really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? It's a searching pass. Floated through. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Looking wide, now it's Gavi, looking to play him in. Ferran Torres. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Eder Militao. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Vinicius Junior. It's good running with the ball. This looks promising. Look at the space. A chance! That's another chance! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Marcó en el minuto
Some
51
heroic goalkeeping,
el dorsal
but even
10.
that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driving through the middle. Fermin.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Martin. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Stood up well to him there. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Oh, that's neat.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Throw in. Shot could be on.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Vinicius Junior. Just to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Balde. Fermin. Pedri. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's dribbled past his man here. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Now this could be a chance. No, it's come to nothing.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
There's a sharp little ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Goal! Barcelona! As close to a certainty as can be.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona with the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
It's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Very nicely done. the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Ferran Torres. Alaba does really well to win the ball there.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
And that will be the final act. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. The end of the game. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
La alineación de hoy será...
Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I've played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
The whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. And he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal. That's been drilled in. That's been cut short. Turns back here, probably the best option. This is a promising build-up. Araujo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely worked. And he thumps it clear. Both sides exercising caution for now. Eder Militao. Ferran Torres is onto this. It's played through for him. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He is through here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Look at the space here. And it's Pedri. Pedri! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Great ball. Shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? He's in a great position here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bellingham. That was not gone well. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rodrigo. Here's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance for a shot! They're going to be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. Mbappe! Great challenge, time to perfection. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Bellingham tidy with his distribution. Mbappe! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Araujo. Yamal. He wasn't going to be fooled. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Gavi. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gavi. It's Pedri. Berni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That looks a decent ball. Balde providing an outlet on that flank. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. Well, that
might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ferran Torres. It's a good ball out wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Kubasi. Gavi. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass just lacking in accuracy. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. And here's Lopez. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gavi. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo. And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's delightful.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Eric Garcia. And Araujo. Eric Garcia. Fermin. That has been swung wide. It's Bellingham. Here's Rodrigo. Looking tiny in possession here. Big chance! Of course! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
El dorsal 10.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Very much into the last knockings. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Eric Garcia. Spread to the right. Ball is over the line. Alaba.
Rodrigo. 2 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, it's as friendly as it can be. Oh, it's come loose. He has a look up. Valverde receives it in a good position here. He's on it. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eric Garcia. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he's got the courage to do all that and then do his bit for the team. And he will always be a key.
Shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not quite happening for him just now. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Gavi deals with that comfortably. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. Goulart picks it up out wide. Valverde. Decent chance! And it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Valverde.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexander-Arnold. Defending here is really tight. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Can he get on the end of this? That is lovely. Yamal. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. It's not an especially good pass, that. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, good read. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo. Fermin. Played through into space. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's Arda Güler. Spread out to the left. Now it's Gavi. Foot in. Tchouaméni. Pedri does really well there. He is strong. Tchouaméni. Valverde. He'll try from distance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
It's Lopez. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shapes the shot! It's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. Win good ball, you win your own.
El dorsal 7.
Madrid, and it's half-time. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. We're on the move again. Valde. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Lopez. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Now, can they get him away? It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Alaba was in no mood for any of that. Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Fermin. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Knocks it into space. No way through. And he shoots! Fermin. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. Gavi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Pedri. And Araujo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. Güler. Ferran Torres. Eric Garcia. Oh, real chance to break. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball in towards the back stick. And the shot! And that has fair finished.
Well, that's a cracking try. Need to beat the goal too.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now this could be a chance. Eric Garcia comes somewhat off target. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He's found a way through. The ball goes in.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Valverde. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tchouaméni, and it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Balde. Gavi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Alaba. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Se va a llevar a cabo un
So we
cambio de
have further
jugadores.
activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice looking ball. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Valverde has given away a free kick. Dani Olmo.
Habrá 3
Shows
minutos de
there will be
descuento.
3 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
That's the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Madrid really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit.